Hey everybody, it's a new week. It is Monday the 8th. I have one item in the mailbox here today. I'm going to be completing another multiplayer card from the 72 Top set. And this, I believe, is going to be one that I had just bought recently from Robert out in Florida. He was in town there and got those ones picked up. You may remember from a couple weeks ago. But yeah, this is a postmark from Oakland. The initials under SB. I think we're going to see Steve Bry here to complete 72 Topps Minnesota Twins card. Let's see if this is what we've got. And yes, indeed it is. He also signed the index card that was in there as well. But here you go. This one was, I originally got it from, been a kind of an odyssey in completing this, but this version of it I bought from Robert, signed by Hal Haydel and Bob Gebhard. Mailed off to Steve Bry, and there you go. So, another triple completed. Excuse me. This is one that I thought that I might not ever complete because Haydel died a couple years ago. And the first copy that I got, I picked up one in a trade that was signed by Bry. Mailed off to Gebhard, got it signed by him, and I'm thinking, all right, we'll finish it off, send it to Haydel, and I never saw it again. So, about a year later, I picked up an unsigned copy, and I figured, all right, well, we'll start with Haydel then, since he seems to be the toughest one. Mailed it to him, and literally the day that I dropped it in the mailbox, or the day after I dropped it in the mailbox, I later found out that he died the next day. So, unfortunately, that one never came back to me at all either. So, eventually I got one signed by Gebhard, sent it off to Bry, got that signed. I figured, all right, I've got 2 out of 3. That's good enough. And then I got the chance to buy the one from Robert there that was signed by Haydel and Gebhard, and so I was just able to add Steve Bry to it today to finally finish it off on what would be, my 4th copy that I've had of this card now at this point. So, nice way to start the week, at least, getting landing a big one there for my 72 Topps set. Hopefully there's going to be more, and if there is, you'll see it right after this.
Hi, guys.
Hello, it is Thursday, and Aubrey's got a whole stack of mail right here, so yay for that, which is great because, of course, I have not really had much coming in lately, so yay for filling in some time.
Right?
So, what do we got here?
This one came from Boston.
All right. How many we got here?
A few.
Yeah, it's a bunch. That'll work. There's one hand because I'm kind of tripoding with the other hand.
Yes. Ooh, it looks like at least I got my paper back, but it looks like maybe I have a note. And is it Dave Leonhard?
Dave Leonard, I think, yeah.
Dave Leonard?
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
I love these, and I love the Orioles. You know, I love them. And let's see, it says he learned to play baseball by playing ever since he was 6 years old.
Cool.
Never got tired of playing or all that went with it. It was a great job. I still follow baseball, also, although I'm a Red Sox fan now, and absolutely girls should be encouraged to play. That's
awesome.
Right, Dave. I guess with this one I asked about if my kiddo should play. Yep. And how many did we decide?
Let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like total.
All right.
So, yeah.
There you go. This one I didn't put a return address, but somebody else did for me, so that
nice.
is
that helps.
comes from Phoenix.
Nice. There we go.
Must be a rule follower. I like that kind of folk. Okay, here we go. And there's a letter in here too. Ooh, and there's something else. Okay.
Oh, it looks like just
yes.
held the card together. Oh, so, good. John Olerud.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you like him?
Oh yeah, he's good.
Awesome. Let's see.
He wasn't big on signing the one time I met him in person, but he signs by mail a lot, so I'll allow it.
Okay, we like him.
Yeah.
And let's see. So his dad was a catcher for the minors, and that's who's taught him how to play. Did you like to travel anywhere where he was with his family? Oh, that's sweet. 92, 93 back-to-back World Series wins were his favorite memories. And he doesn't really follow a team or player now.
Cool.
That's okay. I love when they respond. It just makes me so happy. All right. This one came from Las Vegas. I haven't written in a while, so I have a few more out of that whole set to send off. I'm hoping to do it in a few weeks. Bob Mccloskey?
Yep.
Yeah. Got all 4 back from him.
Nice.
Thanks, Bob. You're the best. All right. This one came from Tampa. Ooh, this next one came from Tampa, too.
Oh, nice. Back to back.
Right. So sticky. Need to get an envelope opener.
Yep.
I guess it's called. Dave Schmidt.
Nice. Former Ranger, former Expo.
Nice. Yeah. He's got some cool hair, too.
Yeah. They always did in the 80s. There we go.
Right? And this one's also from Tampa. And this is...
David Schmidt as well. Maybe I actually sent him twice in there, so there we go. Yeah.
That is very possible that I sent 4 at a time, and then I had 2 more, and so I just, well, that's how I am. I'm demanding? I don't know. I didn't mean to be.
It happens, I mean, in that box, if they get separated or something like that, you might end up doing that. So,
that's very likely.
And I know there are some where it's like I gave you a few of a guy, and then I may have given you a few of them again later, so...
well, I'm glad he signed all of them.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely didn't have to.
Yeah.
This is from DFW area.
All right.
And Pete O'Brien.
Oh, good. Former Indian and Ranger and Mariner and all that.
Nice.
He's one of, I think, 5 guys with the name Pete O'Brien who have played Major League Baseball as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that would be that common of a name.
Yeah, I was surprised by that because, I mean, I thought of it because I wrote an article on a card of him a couple, going back 4 or 5 years now or so. But there was a minor leaguer named Peter O'Brien who's coming up. I'm like, oh, is that his son? No, they're not related. And I looked through and it's been 5 of them in Major League history. It's like, wow.
Right.
All right then. So.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah. This one has a God Bless on the back, and it is from the DFW area.
Cool.
Oh, I don't want to rip the God Bless. Oh, it happened. That's okay. I'm sure God's still blessed. And it is from Ken Schroom.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go. Nice.
That was nice of him.
Yeah.
I always like when they just, even if it's just like a little something like that, it makes it feel more personal.
Exactly.
Anyway, this is from St. Louis.
All right.
Ooh, Scott Terry.
Ah, nice. Looks like a little note there too. So yeah. All right.
Did he play for anyone else besides the Cardinals?
Cardinals and Reds, I think, are the only 2, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see the Reds one here. Yeah. Let's see what he said. Maybe he could spot that I was a fellow Missourian. Is he from Missouri? Do you know?
That I don't know.
Might be. In a minute.
Yeah.
Many coaches and himself taught him to play. He liked to go to the mountain area. That's every day he played was a special memory, and he follows the Cardinals.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Yep. Especially if he's from Missouri or something like that originally. I mean,
right, yeah. I mean, that other side,
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help it. You know how we are.
I do the same thing with Ohio, and I mean, we're different because we don't even recognize Cincinnati as being part of the same state.
Oh,
we're like, that's Cincinnati down there. Right. And that's going to get me in so much trouble with all my Cincinnati viewers now. So, yeah.
All right, this one is from Kansas City. Oh, my Atlanta. I really need one of those things or less sticky envelopes. Ooh, this one came loaded too. I think that was just part of the envelope.
Okay. Yep, it is. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so he didn't sign them.
Oh no. Is there a...
There's a note.
Okay.
That he wrote back on, but he didn't sign the cards.
That's weird. Huh. May have forgotten to or something like that, but...
Yeah, okay, what is this?
David Sigue. He's a really good signer usually. His dad actually played with the... I don't know if he was with the Royals or if he was with the old Kansas City A's, but I know he played in Kansas City at some point. He lives... I think he splits time between Kansas City and Phoenix, if I remember right.
Okay. Isn't that interesting that he wrote back? Okay.
Yeah.
So his father and mother both taught him, and he has 2 brothers, so they play daily. Mm-hmm. He likes to travel occasionally, on hunting trips. That's not exactly what I meant. I meant like when you're playing baseball, but that's cool. Maybe, whatever. Time spent in the clubhouse with his teammates was his favorite, and he doesn't follow. Baseball is a different game now, and it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Definitely
and he did not answer my question about favorite barbecue, which is what I ask everybody who was in Kansas City. I am not criticizing. Thank you very much for the letter back. I just was a little confused about the not signing.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that. But
put it back in the signing pile for like a year from now or something.
Yeah, it might be worth trying again. I mean, like I've said, he's always been a good signer, so he may have just forgotten about it, or maybe put them in the envelope and thought he'd signed them already or something.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's worth trying again.
Yeah. Okay, and this is the last one. This is the older one that got mailed from my old address, so that's why it got mailed back recently, but it had been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, and they taped it too.
Ooh, nice. A little extra reinforcement.
That's how I am about opening things.
Yeah.
Here. Danny Duffy.
Nice.
Woo-hoo. I was hoping, because he was the one that I asked for that was still playing.
Yeah. that gives me hope then, because I mailed off to him around the same time that you probably did too. So it's like, all right, got my fingers crossed.
All right.
Then, so.
Oh, and he added Bible verses.
Cool.
Looks like all Corinthians, which are, those are good.
Yeah.
So yay, awesome.
Cool. Well, there you go. So a great mail day right there, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more to talk about on either right after this, with either later today Thursday once I get home, Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. But there you go.
We got it. Bye, guys.
All right, it is Friday. Got a whole lot of stuff there you saw from Aubrey just a few moments ago, but today for me it got a little bit of in-person graphing going on. I'll show you those here in a moment. Also, one thing in the mail, not a TTM, but from my friend Chris. Opened up, but I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. It says, Yo, Drew, here's a couple of possible TTMs and an index card. Thanks, Chris. Let's see what we've got here with all of that. So he's been going through a lot of those Alan Ginters that are of the non-player variety. Let's see what we've got here. So looks like there is one of those guys in here. Come on, there we go. Carefully peel this off. And an index card there as well, like I said, and that, let's see here. I think the index card is that Bill Kilmer, I believe, right there. So, there you go. I've never gotten Kilmer at all, so very happy to add that one in. We'll do a print a border on that one a little bit later. And let's see here, from the Alan Ginter stuff here, got a couple of cards of Jimmy Pardo right there to mail out, and a couple of cards of TJ Lavin there as well. So, get those mailed out here pretty soon. Got enough stamps to do. I think it's 18 more right now, so that's perfect. That'll add to those quite nicely. And so, like I said, got to do a little bit of in-person graphing. And so what they had was they had a series going on over at the old Rangers ballpark, the one that is now used mostly for soccer and football and all that kind of stuff. But let me look real quick here, make sure I get the name of this event right. It was the Breakthrough Series is what it's called. It's helps for developing girls baseball a little bit. And so they had 2 teams out there of probably about age 14 to 16 players, somewhere around there, but had a couple of former major leaguers there as coaches, and also a few somewhat well-known women's players out there. So let's see here. I'll show you what I was able to get signed out there. First off, unfortunately, missed out on LaTroy Hawkins while I was getting someone else to sign, but I did at least get Lou Collier on one card. And I'll show you these 4 right here from Cliff Floyd. Very happy to get those. Like I said, LaTroy Hawkins was there as well, but missed out on him. So I might see if I can get down there on maybe on Sunday or something like that. It goes on Thursday through Sunday is what it was here. So you got 2 more days of that. But also out there we had Gloria Mccloskey Rogers, who was a member of the Rockford Peaches in 1953. And so she had a couple of photos on her. We were talking for a little bit, and she ran over to her bag and got those out for me. So got 2 of those. One for me, one's going to go to Aubrey, since her daughter Annabelle, who you may have seen in a few of the videos I've done here before, absolutely wants more than anything to be a baseball player and a firefighter. So those will be going, one of those will be going to her. Also got Bianca Smith, who is coach in the Red Sox organization. She was out there coaching there as well. Also got Veronica Alvarez, who I believe is now the manager of the U.S. Women's National Baseball team, but she signed a couple of the index cards there for me. Also got pitcher Maggie Meidlinger. I think it's Meidlinger is how it's pronounced, but there you go. Signed a couple of those for me as well. So there you go. Really great event going on out there. It was really cool to get to sit and watch a couple of those innings. And Cliff Floyd was just absolutely loving it. He was saying, dude, these girls can play. He said, watch this one pitcher. The first one's going to be going for them. She's got some amazing movement on her pitches and stuff. And his exact comment was, don't even mention softball to any of them. They're 100% baseball. I'm like, dude, that is awesome. So there you go. Really great to get out there and see a little bit of that. And I might try to see if I can get out there on Saturday or Sunday if I can swing that. Like I said, I've got a couple of cards of LaTroy Hawkins there. When am I getting a few more Cliff Floyds maybe? But yeah, really fun event at the very least. So give you a little bit of a clip right here of what was going on down there. Got at least got a short video at least here, video clip of it. So that'll be coming up right here, and then hopefully we'll have some stuff to talk about from Saturday. Hey everybody, it is Thursday the 18th, a long gap in between stuff there. So Yeah, I don't remember what the last thing I mentioned on here was. 'Cause, I mean, it would have been what, Monday, maybe last week, something in there. So doing 2 weeks here on a single one, but so yeah, I've had this one's actually been sitting here a couple days. I was hoping that well, okay, I'll explain. It was a trade that I made, and I kind of forgot to send out the guy's end of it. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold off on this until I get his at least in the mail. So I finally got it mailed out yesterday, so I can finally take a look at this today and show you what I got. This is a trade that I made. This is the second time I made a deal with this guy, but it's Alan Zofsek up in Somerville, Mass. And so thanks for another trade. And sent this, which is autograph of Finnish goalie Miko Koskinen, native of Vantaa, Finland. So very happy to get that one added to the collection. For those of you who don't know, I'm half Finnish, so I tend to collect Finnish players a little bit. I don't have like a PC of them at all, but if there's like somebody who's looking to trade with me and they don't have anything for a set that I'm working on, I'll typically go for, fighters and Finns are my next biggest things. So there you go. So got a Finn to add to the collection there. And this card is what? It's a 2020-2021 card too. So first time I've gotten signed from that year at all. So yeah, fun stuff there. One TTM that came in today, my first TTM in, God, what was it, since I got a Steve Bry back last week. So it's been slow here at the mailbox. But this one, the initials on it are BC. It comes to me from Phoenix, Arizona. I believe this is going to be item number 2 on a project piece. It's going to go out to number 3 here momentarily, as long as it came back signed, which it did. This is the A's Stars card right there. I believe 1969 tops. It's got Sal Bando. It's got Bert Campanero. It's going to be going to Danny Cater next. He's right up in Plano. Not very far from me, about it's only a 45-minute drive away, so hopefully it won't take that long by mail either. May have gotten creased up a little bit by the post office. Not sure if that was there before or not. I mean, it's a card I paid 50 cents for. I don't think that crease was there beforehand, but yeah, who knows. So there you go, though. I mean, I got the 2 autographs. I'm going to go to Cater for the 3rd one. So hopefully somewhere just after Thanksgiving, that'll be coming back to me and hopefully be totally finished. So there you go. It's the first TTM in about a week now. So happy to get that one back at least. Hopefully I'll have some more coming up here later on. And if not, well, I'll give a end of the week recap here at some point. All right, hello everybody. It is Friday, and I've got items in the mail here. 3 items total. One is an eBay purchase. Real happy with the start on this one, at least. I mean, you take a look at that up there. 53 cents shipping. I was charged $5 for it to be shipped, so that's insane. I've already messaged and said, yeah, refund, partial now. That's insane. The shipping costs $1, and I paid $5 for it, so hopefully that's gonna get refunded to me. But good thing is in addition to my Corey Snyder collection, at least it's packaged well inside there, the painter's tape and top loader and all that. But this one is from the I don't remember even what set this was. It was Topps Pristine Legends, around 2005, I think. Yeah, 2005. And it's the die cut gold refractor, numbered 30 out of 65. So there you go. There you go. You see that refractoriness on there. The refraction, I guess, is probably the correct term. But yeah, there you go. All that refractor goodness going on right there. So happy to add that one in. It's the shortest printed Corey Snyder card that I have now in the collection. So yeah, good to get that one. There's a few that are still shorter out there too, but those are gonna be tough to find. They're probably stashed in some box somewhere. I mean, it's been what, 15 years since those came out. So yeah, who knows. Anyways, 2 TTMs. I only knew of one of them that was coming in today, and that's this one right here. This one says MP from Sacramento, California, and this one is going to be a guy that you see every week during NFL broadcasts. Mr. Mike Pereira. Sent him 2 cards. He signed them both. They're from the, was it 2014 Allen Ginter set. So there you go. Happy to get those ones back. Fun stuff going on there. So one more to look at here. And like I said, this one I did not know was coming. I don't really know who it is. This is under TL. It's coming to us from Seattle, Washington. Let's find out and see who we've got here. So TL from Seattle is Tommy La Stella. He signed all 3 cards that I sent. I'll show you these 2 right here off the top. Includes a Heritage one right there for the 2021 Heritage set. So there you go. Got that one coming in. Just made a purchase of 4 more for that set as well. So I'll be talking about those once they come in. But I think that puts me at 30 autographs now out of the first about 500 some, because you got the first 400 cards plus 100 short prints. Some of those cards have multiple players on them, so it's like I think it was 576. I want to say was the final total that I'll need there, but yeah, I mean I'm closing on 5% done at least, so that's getting somewhere at least at this point. The high numbers will come out in a couple weeks. It's supposed to be next week on the 24th. I've seen they're pushing it back to December 3rd, so grab that set when I can. I've started working a little bit on the minor league set as well. So there you go. There's your Friday. Hopefully I'm going to have some more coming up tomorrow on Saturday, and if I don't, well, we'll just do a quick little week conclusion thing there and move on to the next ones. We'll see you then.